Hey everybody, I want to welcome you to Dark Souls Remastered, and this is kind of a walkthrough of sorts. What it is I did a lot of Dark Souls 3 Convergence videos a couple, 3 years ago, and since then I've started playing Dark Souls Remastered. I never was really that good at it for some reason or other, but I've been getting into it the last 4 or 5 months, and I found some neat little way to cheese some of the bosses to make life a little easier on your walkthrough, on your playthrough on this. So, anyway, we're going to start this game with the Pyromancer and the Master Key. Now, the Master Key is a no-brainer, but the Pyromancer, the reason we're using him is because the outfit that he's got is extremely resistant to poison, and plus it actually is pretty good protection against physical attacks. So we're starting off with those two, and we're not really going to be using the Pyromancer, the Pyromancy glove that much. I'm going to switch it to the Sorcery Catalyst and the one of the spells there. Now, this is not just for beginners or for anybody else. It's also for anybody else who's played the game who might have a problem at certain points or being a little frustrated because you keep getting ganged up on and stuff like that. I found a way that actually makes a lot of these, the bosses as well as the general playthrough, a little easier to do. And that's what this is about. So this is pretty much for everybody. You don't just have to be a beginner or somebody who's into the game. Now, one thing is, though, I'm not going to be going through and picking everything up. I'm just going to be picking up the things that I need for this, but you can always, when you do your playthrough, you can pick them up. It's not a problem. So we're going to start, well, we have to start here. But I'm also going to show you how to do a little bit of farming for different things, such as for humanities. So I'm going to show you how to farm humanities later on to where you can actually get up a good amount of humanities because... oh yeah, look at him go. The humanities actually will make it, the more humanities you have, the better off your chances are of one of the bosses or somebody getting, dropping like a good weapon or something like that. Okay, let's put on this crappy shield because it's not really worth a damn right now, but it's better than nothing at all. And we'll run up here and get our axe. And this is really a pretty strong weapon for the beginning of the game. It really is. I was surprised. Maybe we'll make it through our... You see, right now it only takes 2 swings of the axe to kill a guy, to kill one of these... I don't want to call them skeletons, but... whereas if a lot of the other weapons that you have to hit them 3 or 4 times at the beginning of the game. Okay, and see, I always kill this guy because there's really no reason not to. The main reason I do is because you get an extra 100 souls just for doing him. If you don't kill him and go through the conversation, you'll still get the flask and the key, but you won't get that extra 100 souls. Now, I go down and open this door up so I don't forget, because this little shortcut is going to come in handy later on, especially when we start doing Black Knight battles. Oh, I knew better than that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get through these preliminaries, get this first boss out of the way, and then we'll start having some fun. Let's see if we can get a backstab right off the bat here. Don't need a backstab. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now let's go ahead and replenish our health. Get our axe. I'm going to play this double-handed because you actually, the double-handed way, you actually get more hit points. See, what I try to do is I try to stay behind him, and you can tell when he's getting ready to do the big jump, so you can get out of his way. Let's make sure it goes the right direction now. Yeah, we want to go this one right here. And I stop at the beginning of the game. We're going to go through and pick up a crap load of souls. I mean, there's a lot of matters you can get as you go through the game, but I like to collect them at the beginning of the game because one of the things you're going to need, even though this guy is not necessarily an archer per se, I get the bow and arrow because it helps you when you've got groups of enemies and they're going to gang up on you. A lot of times you can draw them out one at a time by shooting an arrow at them, and it's a lot easier that way. Okay, let's get to Firelink. And we'll talk to this guy over here. Because what I found that if you go through all the conversations with the NPCs, a lot of times they will be available for summons to help you fight bosses. So I'll just go through all the dialogue. If you want to read them, you guys just go ahead and play through yourself. Okay, too many questions now. Let's go pick up our first humanity. Now, right now, we're going to do a little bit of collecting. And we're also going to use one of these humanities. Okay, let's go ahead and do a reverse hollow here. Because when you actually have humanities in your little counter up there, it actually will, I guess it causes the certain enemies to give you better drops, especially like the Black Knights. If you have more humanities in there and you kill a Black Knight, you have the chances of him dropping a Black Knight weapon, which that's actually my goal in these games. To me, in this game, the Black Knight weapons are some of the most powerful, the strongest, but also easiest to use. Just depends on which one you want. We'll go through which ones are which. But right now, we're going to go through and talk to this guy. Pick up a couple of things.
Hello, but no. Oh my. Oh, I so would that.
We'll join his covenant. I join all the covenants, and from what I understand, covenants really don't do you any good except in PvP. And I don't do PvP, at least not in this game. Because also, I play offline. Because if you don't play offline, a lot of whoops, hang on. I want to learn his gesture.
No.
There we go. Now we'll leave.
Be affected.
Now there's a soul item right here at the top of the stairs. A lot of people don't realize is there until later on in the game. Like I say, I like to collect as many as I can at the beginning of the game because the bow needs, I think it's 12 dexterity to use right off the bat, and later on when we get the Drake sword, which is actually the first weapon we're actually working toward right now, it gives you 200 damage this early in the game. But anyway, the bow uses up, I think it's 12 dexterity, and the Drake sword uses 14. Plus we also want to get our strength up to 16 because you need that for the Drake sword. And that's actually one of the best weapons in the early game. Now I run my ass off up here because you're not really strong enough. I mean, I fought the skeletons through here, and you can defeat them, but you're just not strong enough. Your weapon's not strong enough to really make a dent. It takes you like a good 5 minutes just to kill one of them. Go up here and read. Okay, now should have done this on the way back through, but I didn't think about it. We need to go up top here, and there's a soul item up there we missed. Go around here. Go around here. Alright, there we go. What do we got? We got enough? Yeah, I think we've got enough. There's one more over here. We'll go, or two more over here. We'll go pick up. There should be one right around the corner here. Hiding. See, right there. Just be careful, watch your footing. And then there's one down here you have to kind of escape from the skellies. The skeletons down here are pretty deadly this early in the game. Now run your ass off. Because I was really surprised at how fast these skeletons can be. A lot of times they'll just kind of linger around where you woke them up, but sometimes they chase your ass down and they're pretty damn quick. Okay, we're good to go. Alright, now let's go downstairs and pick up a couple more soul items. Then we'll go pick up our catalyst and our soul arrows. And head off toward the next bonfire where we're going to pick up our bow and arrow. And really, as we get going in the game, you're going to want to, and I'll show you, you're going to want to stock up on arrows. I use standard arrows, but you're also going to need plenty of poison arrows too, especially when you get to Anor Londo. Okay, let's go this way because we got a little soul item hiding here. And I usually kill most all these guys that I can. They're only good for 20 soul, or 20 souls, but they add up quick. Now, we want to go around the corner to get the catalyst, but let's go up here first. Use your master key. Soul item there, and there's one across the bridge here down by the dragon. Dragon's snoozing, but you don't have to worry about waking him up yet unless you do something stupid like you'll see there's 3 items down here, and 2 of them, if you try to get one of them, it will wake him up, and we're just not strong enough to kill him right now. Plus he wakes up and swats your ass out of the way, and that's usually all she wrote. But we'll go down here and pick up this one soul item that's actually kind of out in the open, I guess you'd say. But you'll see right there, there's 2 items right there. You do not want to get those right now. I mean, if you want to, you can go ahead and try. But he'll wake you up and he'll swat. And the chances of you getting away is really slim. Really slim and none. Alright, now we'll head back around down to the merchant down over there so we can pick up our Sorcerer's Catalyst and the Soul Arrow spell. Soul Arrow spell. You're gonna have to excuse me a little bit. I'm still getting used to having to talk and play at the same time. It's a little distracting until I get used to it again. Okay. Head back down. Now let's head down here.
This, well, as well. It's, although, I'll show you.
Alright, let's purchase an item. Let's purchase soul arrows. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I need to.
Come back soon. Smithing.
Yeah, I will.
Soothe my nerve. Don't let me.
Gotta use a couple of these soul items we got. Go ahead and use them all right now while we're here. Okay, now we should be able to get the catalyst. Yes.
Come back soon.
Alright, now we'll head back up to the bonfire. Now let's go ahead and kill some of these guys down here. Pick up a few extra souls. $20 souls apiece. We can pick up an easy 100 souls just killing these guys. Right behind this wall right here, there's a sword, but it's a rapier, I think, and I don't use the rapier, so we'll just wait till later when we come back to go to New Londo there. Oh yeah, so we picked up an extra 100 souls there, and I gotta tell you, every little bit helps this early in the game. The more souls you get, you can level up a little bit quicker, and it makes your journey through here just a little bit easier. Alright. And on our way back, let's see how we're doing on time. Yeah, I got about another 10 minutes or so here. We ought to be able to make it to the first boss. We're pretty close to it. I try to do no more than about 30 minutes per episode. A lot of people's attention span on videos on YouTube, because there's so much to look at, so much to watch, is kind of short. So it's a lot easier to make sure you make them a little shorter. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of these extra souls that we got. Okay. Let's see, we still got 5,000 souls, and we're going to need them here in a little bit. Okay, let's do the magic thing here. Okay, and now let's equip our Sorcerer's Catalyst. And let's do a little leveling up here. Now, what we're shooting for right now is a total of 16 strength and 14 on dex, but we need at least 12 for the bow. So let's start that there. Then we'll throw one there and one there, and we're on our way. Okay, now let's head on up the hill and head toward our next bonfire. Oh wow, it landed on me. Ha! I've never had that happen before. So you equip the catalyst. Okay, now pick up the soul item, and as we go back through the entrance, there's going to be that rat just to our left. And one thing you have to remember is every rat in this game will drop a humanity if you kill it and have... Man. No, not enough. I've actually had that rat drop a humanity only once, I think. But the ones in the depths, you can later on we'll farm some of the ones in the depths, and we'll get 50 or 60 humanities, and they really do come in handy later on. But right now we're going to heading around toward the first boss. You bitch! Sneaking up behind me like a coward. Okay, now down here, get that guy's attention and run upstairs. It's a little easier to fight him up here when it's open areas instead of like down through here through the halls. Let's see if we can drag one of these guys up. Yeah. Couldn't move fast enough. Damn. Okay, now we'll run back here and pick up a soul item. Ooh, that was close. Alright, double-handed here, and you can take these guys out. Get an extra 20 points. It's those guys who just swing wild like that. That's a dung pie right there, and I don't pick up the dung pies because if you can use them, and when you throw them at somebody, it causes them to get toxic. But also, when you use it, it makes you get toxic too. So unless you've got some, what is it, the purple blooming moss clumps, I think it is, that gets rid of the toxic, you're pretty much screwed already. Alright, and there's another soul item up here. Just to the left. And just I have never been able to beat a dragon. Alright, let's see, let's go up here and draw this guy out. Go in here and pick up our first decent shield of the game. This one, even though it's a wooden shield, it gives you, I think it's 93% protection against physical attacks. Taking another hit off our Estus flask here. Go light the bonfire. Yeah, you gotta watch that guy, he's sneaky. Okay. Let's see, do I have any more? Yes, okay. One more here. And let's see, because right now, when you rest, we only get 5, so let's do this too. Because we're going to use this bonfire quite a few times here right at the beginning of the game. Let's hit another humanity and kindle this fire up. This will at least give us 10 Estus flasks. Okay. Now we'll go through and kill these guys. And by the time we get down to the merchant down there, we should have enough to buy bow, arrows, and the residence key. Because even though we have the master key, there's one guy up here that he's imprisoned. And you need the residence key to open him. The master key won't do it for some reason or other. So, where's he at? There he is. Head on back down here. Take out this guy. Go take out these guys. Ouch. Okay, got a little guy hiding back here. Come on out. Alright, let's see. I think we've got enough to get the bow,
Well, you see, I tried.
arrows, and the residence key. But I do believe we're probably going to have to kill a few guys to actually use the bow to get our get our dexterity up. Oops, hang on. Let's see how many we can get. Oh, we don't need that many. At the beginning, I would say probably 25. Ah, come on.
Thank you kindly.
Because we're going to want to come back here later and stock up on fireballs or fire bombs, because we're going to cheese one of the Taurus demons up here, the one that's got the two dogs. We're going to learn how to cheese him to where you don't even have to fight him. We'll just hit him with fire bombs. Okay, let's see if we've got enough to use the bow, because we're getting pretty close on time here. Make sure we don't have anything else to cash in. Nope. Oh, only need one there. Well, let's see. Then that means we only need 2 more here and 2 more here to use the Drake sword, which will be no problem. Alright. Yeah, alright. Now, right now I think we're going to go ahead and run through these guys again and get over to the boss. And we'll see how well it does that. See how well we do that in time-wise. But see, basically what I do is I clear a path so I don't have to worry about... I hate those guys that swing like about 6 times like that. They just swing so wild. And where's our buddy again? He was almost too low to hit. Okay, now let's get our bow out. Move right over here. To there. To there. Then move up here a little bit. Okay, run down here and draw this guy out. See, that's what I say. I try to draw these guys out when there's a bunch of them who will gang up on you. I like to draw them out one at a time. There you go. It's one of those jumpers. Got these two guys here. Get down here and draw this guy out. Get up here and get some black fire bombs. And now let's get our Sorcerer's Catalyst out here, because this is the easiest way to take care of these guys. I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, let's run up here, and there's a soul item up there that one of the archers left for us. Grab it. And we'll use the residence, or actually the master key over here, to go in and pick up some gold pine resin, which we will need for the boss. This boss, if you don't already know, is weak to lightning. Oops, he's going to be coming over pretty quick. Let's go pick up the gold pine resin we left there. And once we get it, let's go ahead and put it in our inventory here. Be all ready for the big boss. Alright, let's run up the tower and take care of the archer so we don't get shot. We should have one more guy to take care of down here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, dropped a longsword. That's a good one. Alright, let's go up here and dodge the burning box. And most of these guys, if you don't already know it, they have a pattern. If you know their pattern, a lot of times when you see them coming, you can back off, and they'll miss you the first time around. You can just jump in there and whack him and take care of him. And we'll go ahead and go open this door because we'll need that open later on too. At the top of the stairs, there is a crystal lizard right before we go into the boss door that will give us a couple of twinkling titanites, and if we're lucky, we'll get a titanite chunk at the same time. Yeah, there we go. Oh, 2 charge, large titanite. Okay, now how are we doing on time? I think we're just gonna call this good right now, and on the next episode we'll start off because the boss is right up over there. We got to go upstairs and kill a couple guys, but we're going to end this episode right here, and the next time we'll start off with the boss. So, well, welcome to everybody that's here for the first time, and those of you that have been playing the game. I hope you'll learn something, and this will help you out. So, thank you all for showing up today, and hope to see you next